The greatest glory in living, not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. A wise man never goes back to a place where he has suffered humiliation for no reason. Your self-respect has to be stronger than your feelings. What other people think of you is none of your business. If nobody helps you, do it alone. Life is a one-time offer, use it well. Accept criticism, but never accept disrespect at any cost. Money isn't everything in life, but it can help you solve a lot of problems. We are all bad in someone's story. Be selfish with your time. A lot of people don't deserve it. If you can survive your own thoughts, you can survive anything. The easiest way to forget someone is to stop thinking about them. Never say maybe if you want to say no. Investing in yourself is the engine of your wealth. Normalize walking some paths alone, because goals are personal. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. Being alone gives us an opportunity to reconnect with ourselves. Hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Be kind to everyone, because everyone is engaged in a battle in their life. A man who starts many things at once cannot complete any of them. You learn nothing from life if you think you're right all the time. When you are angry, stay silent. The punishment for a liar is that, when he speaks the truth, no one believes him. Life really begins at 40. Until then, you are just doing research. The best way to respect yourself is to discipline yourself. If someone is trying to bring you down, understand that they are already below you. There are some things money can't buy, like manners, morals, and intelligence. A wise man makes his own decisions. An ignorant man follows the public opinion. The language of truth is simple. Choose the neighbor before choosing the house. Look back to learn, look forward to succeed. Everyone has the gift of time, but few utilize it wisely. Don't discuss your past with anyone, because only you know its true story and significance. Others may not understand or even use it against you. Followers will never know how hard the leader tries to create the path. Some people's conversation are like medicine. They can fix almost everything. The power of transformation lies within the courage to change. Never stop to make yourself better. No matter what it takes, just build yourself silently. Learn to handle rejections gracefully. It's a part of life. If the character of a person is not clear to you, look at his friends. Overcoming poverty is not a task of charity. It is an act of justice. When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw. A good head and good heart are always a formidable combination. But when you add to that illiterate tongue or pen, then you have something very special. Courageous people do not fear forgiving for the sake of peace. No single person can liberate a country, You can only liberate a country if you act as a collective. Cleverness is not wisdom. If a man thinks badly of you, then he's worse than you. Those who are better than you, they just don't care about you. It's difficult to wait, but it's more difficult to regret, so don't miss any chance. Sometimes you need to stop seeing the good in people and start seeing what they show you. Don't overshare. Privacy is power. Peace is the greatest weapon for development that any person can have. Pain only leaves you when it teaches you something. If you have nothing in life but a good friend, you are rich. It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success. Know your enemy and learn about his favorite sport. Free yourself from society's advice. Most of them have no idea of what they're doing. In my country, we go to prison first and then become president. One of the things I learned when I was negotiating was that until I changed myself, I could not change others. It always seems impossible until it's done. Your self-worth is more important than an unhealthy relationship. It always seems impossible until it's done. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his background, or his religion. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. To be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. If someone ignores you, don't do this. 3 mistakes. 1. Overreact to show yourself sad and weak. 3. Don't beg and request. Lead from the back and let others believe they are in front. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. Followers will never know how hard the leader tries to create the path. It always seems impossible until it's done. When the water starts boiling, it is foolish to turn off the heat. Courageous people do not fear forgiving for the sake of peace. If you are poor, you're not likely to live long. Only free men can negotiate. A prisoner cannot enter into contracts. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. Do not follow the majority, follow the right way. Where you stand depends on where you sit. Anything that costs your peace is too expensive. Learn to let it go. Happiness is found on the way, not at the end of the road. If you're not doing what you love, then you're wasting your time. I never lose, I either win or learn.